Hey guys, it's like us. One more thing to do. Let me start this shit.
It's Wednesday. You know what that means.
Courageous, generous, compassionate, respected, sacrificing, devoted, father.
Tony Schiavone and the fourth member of our broadcast team, Justin Roberts.
Your opening contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Being accompanied by the Patriarchy from Toronto, Ontario,
And
Canada.
Paige, stay on the same page.
Christian Cage.
And is there any better way to start Dynamite than Father of the Year, Canada's favourite son, and father for that matter? Onward, Christian soldiers! Come on! Christian Cage, the man who holds a shot, a contract at the AEW World Championship anytime he wants to execute it. A man who, to my recollection, speared you out of your boots back in London, England earlier this summer, but I digress, Nigel. Shout out to Taz.
And his tag team partner from Aaron's Creek, Virginia, weighing 229 pounds, Hangman Adam Page.
Well, Tony, an odd couplet between Hangman Adam Page and the patriarch Christian Cage, but perhaps a situation where the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Very interesting tag team match. I don't think there's any question. It kind of surprised us when we found out they would be together. But these are two fine professional wrestlers and also two men who should not be trusted.
The same man won that shit, Christian.
Has got in the way of this man's title aspirations. And that's why he's got an axe to grind right now.
And their opponents, the team of Juice Robinson and Switchblade James White.
Yeah, Nigel, I'm at risk of mixing my metaphors here, but the Switchblade seems to have an axe to grind with the Patriarch and the Hangman due to the injuries Switchblade Jay White sustained in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament earlier this summer. Facing off against Adam Page when he suffered an injury in that match, but he's got no one to blame but himself. And you're bearing the lead injury. You're bearing the lead because Christian Cage interrupted the proceedings during that match, effectively costing Switchblade Jay White an opportunity to move on to the tournament.
Cost him potentially the match, but you could also put some of the blame on Jay White for allowing himself to be distracted. Speaking of being distracted, look at that beautiful mother at ringside. A mother's work is never done.
Talking about, of course, Mother Wayne, part of the patriarchy, alongside her son Nick.
Straight from the
I
gate.
understand Kip Sabian, but Tony, we've been talking a lot about three of the four competitors here in this match. The stray bullet, Juice Robinson, the true wild card.
Juice Robinson is a very unpredictable, very wild type character. I love to see him in matches because you just never know what he's going to do or where he's going to come from. And I think he and Jay make a great tag team because they are, of course, members of the Bang Bang Gang, and they trust each other. I think they trust each other a lot more than Hangman would trust Christian Cage.
Yeah, I think there's very little trust between Hangman Adam Page and Shaq Turn picking his for the AEW World Tag Team Championship in that four-way match. But here comes Juice Robinson.
There you go.
Right hand.
Oh, yes.
Neck breaker to
Christian Cage knocked it out of the park.
And speaking of knocked out of the park, Juice Robinson at the feet of Nick Wayne.
And Christian Cage was trying to get a five
Boots on the event in his Death Rider.
Task, certainly.
And now Nick Wayne sizing up Juice Robinson. Well,
Hook!
wait a second. There's some out of the crowd. In comes Hook. The man who's had his share of issues with Christian Cage.
Get him, Hook.
Attack on our broadcast colleague Taz. And Hook looking to even the odds here tonight.
Christian Cage tried to bring Hook into the family. Look at the face of Christian.
Oh, wait a second.
Juice Robinson drives down Christian Cage outside.
It's a Christian move right there. He pulled a Christian on Christian.
So imitation's the greatest form of flattery.
Thank you.
Robinson flattening the patriarch.
Oh, wait a second. Hangman Adam Page wasting no time and just
Well, how about
bringing
that?
Christian back into the ring.
That's a good way to prevent a countout.
Well, remember, Hangman, of course, is a former AEW World Tag Team Champion.
Yes, he is.
Alongside Kenny Omega, so he's got great tag team instincts. And speaking of tag team instincts, there goes Juice Robinson tagging in Jay White. And now these two men teeing off on each other. A bit of a sneak preview of Full Gear coming up in 10 days' time, live on pay-per-view.
And those chops are right on target. And so those right hands, look at that.
Jay White looking to send Hangman in. Hangman the reversal. Jay White ducks underneath. Hangman finds his feet, but again, favoring that knee, and now it's the opposite knee as Jay White going to work with surgical precision on both Hangman and Christian Cage.
Yeah, he is so fundamentally sound, Excalibur. Jay White is, he can do a lot of great things.
Switchblade, ducked underneath, caught Hangman with the DDT. Now underneath, looking to drive down Christian Cage, but Christian looking for a kill switch.
Jay tried to fight it off. He did.
And Jay reverses DDT. That front chancery throw into the corner, perhaps bearing dividends for Jay White. As you see Hangman clutching that knee as well as having his body crash into the turnbuckles, Nigel.
Jay White has been running offense all on his own, and now a slightly damaged Juice Robinson, mentally and physically.
Oh, the foot got up, man.
Oh!
What a way to start our telecast here tonight from Bridgeport. Big night here on TBS and a great tag team match.
Now Jay
Blade
White,
Buster.
center of the ring, sheer drop, Blade Buster. Juice Robinson, the cover. So close, but Hangman able to kick out.
And once again, the execution of Jay White, almost flawless.
Page still grabbing at the leg and sort of grabbing at the leg. Christian Cage coming in to save the former AEW.
Ooh, left-handed guy.
Juice Robinson, though, powerful shot delivered into the jaw of Christian Cage is now Juice.
Yeah, that's the left-handed guy.
Hangman charging in, sweeps up the leg of Juice.
Whoa, trying to protect his Juice.
Jay White had to come up from the other side.
Oh, and Hangman, look at this, digging his thumbs into the eyes of Jay White. And now, Hangman, lariat, Jay White.
Sometimes you gotta fight dirty.
Juice, what happened on the floor about 4 minutes ago to right now. And Hangman, look at this. What does that accomplish,
Grabbing
Nigel?
by the beard, making sure that Robinson can't get out of this.
Now Hangman,
Whoa.
Hangman and Juice in very precarious position. It looked like Juice lost his footing, but Hangman Adam Page
Right there,
undaunted.
Juice.
Now looking to hoist up Juice Robinson. He does not fall away slam from the ropes.
May not have been Page's first intention, but he got the second.
The near leg hooked and not a
We
convincing.
don't want nobody to get hurt now. We don't want nobody to get hurt. We don't want no accidents.
Juice Robinson and Hangman covered the Liger Bomb too. And now Jay White there to break it up. And of course, Jay White and Hangman Adam Page will face one-on-one in 10 days' time. Full Gear live on pay-per-view. And fans, you can scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Join us for Full Gear on YouTube. But right now, Christian Cage coming in the back, the uppercut from Jay White. Hangman.
Oh yes, Saturday, next Saturday. Yep. I'm definitely streaming that.
He's trying to position him for a... Well, I thought...
Blade Runner perhaps, no buckshot. Wild swing.
Oh, flatline on.
Goes Hangman Adam Page, the waist lock, but wait, Christian from behind. Christian looking for kill switch. Juice. Left hand of good.
Oh, get your ass out of here.
Cutthroat suplex from Jay White. One for Hangman as well.
Oh, that folded up the Hangman.
But again, Cage doing the erudite thing. Oh, he's got...
Lady. Oh!
No. Blade Runner into the barricade.
It's all you, Juice.
That was one of the posts on the barricade, I do believe.
Juice, 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 juice.
The unorthodox striker using that left hand. And now, with Hangman all hooked up, the juice is loose. No Hangman counters. Hangman looking for Deadeye, but Mother Wayne now.
This.
She does not need to be up there, Nigel.
Mother Wayne's seen something.
Two.
Yeah, she saw an opportunity.
Close despite the interference by Mother Wayne.
Mother Wayne, she's worried about her man.
Oh, look at the face of Juice.
Damn.
Kip Sabian just brain Juice Robinson, and now Hangman. Deadeye, center of the ring. 1, 2, 3.
Christian Cage and Hangman Adam Page.
Just too many people around, Excalibur. Too many people.
Just what I was thinking, Tony. It took 4 people to beat Juice Robinson and Jay White tonight.
Well, I hate to repeat myself, but I said at the beginning, a mother's work is never done.
Technically 5.
Jay White got caught out on the outside.
Foul.
Juice Robinson wide open.
Yeah, Juice Robinson obviously feeling the effects of that Deadeye and also that cage being wrapped around his head, courtesy of Kip Sabian. But Hangman Adam Page, Christian Cage are winner tonight. But as we mentioned, coming up on Saturday, November 23rd, live on pay-per-view.
I can't wait.
Hangman Adam Page, Jay White, the rematch at Full Gear. Plus, also coming up at Full Gear, the main event, the AEW World Championship title match. Jon Moxley looks to defend against Orange Cassidy. But coming up later on tonight, Jon Moxley will take over the Superstation here on TBS. What does the AEW World Champion have in store? And in 10 days' time,
What's up, Rita?
Swerve Strickland and Bobby
And Rocket.
Lashley will meet one-on-one for the first time ever inside an AEW ring. But later on tonight on Dynamite, Swerve Strickland and his former friend Leo Rush meet one-on-one, and we will also hear from the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley, tonight live on Dynamite. And also coming up at Full Gear, Private Party will put their AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line for the first time in a 4-way match. The Outrunners have already qualified, and in tonight's Dynamite main event, we will find out who will join Private Party and the Outrunners. Will it be FTR, or will it be House of Black's King of the Black Throne? And also coming up at Full Gear, the CEO, Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion, puts her title on the line against the former champion, Chris Statlander. But right now, let's head to the back where our colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette, is standing by.
Hey, thanks so much, guys. Yes, I'm currently waiting to get a word with our
Money.
TBS champion, Mercedes Moné. Mercedes, 1 week from this Saturday at Full Gear, your TBS championship will be on the line against Chris Statlander.
I know.
In last...
Renee, don't you dare even think about asking a question before you know what's up. Come on, you know what's up. Bridgeport. Please say hello to your CEO.
Mercedes, last week you and Camille attempted to run Chris Statlander over with a car.
Wait, what? It's not my fault that Camille can't drive. Go put her bags.
Oh.
You're gonna drop my $20,000 jacket? Pick that up now. Go put that in the locker room. She has been stressing me out. You know who else has been stressing me out? That Chris Statlander. But I am not afraid of Chris, okay? Did you not see what I did to her at Collision? When I put her in that statement maker, it made her beg for mercy. You see, that's a little taste, a little preview of what's to come at Full Gear. Now, Renee, I have to get ready for the show. So move on. Oh, Camille! Camille! Okay.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Chris Statlander.
It was both of them.
Mercedes Moné and Camille through the wall here in Bridgeport. Well, coming up at Full Gear, it will be Mercedes and Statlander with the TBS Championship on the line. But coming up next, we will hear from the aerial assassin himself, Will Ospreay, live on Dynamite.
Witness the best wrestle live. Tomorrow night, Collision comes to Albany, New York, as the final spot in the Full Gear 4-Way Tag Team Championship will be secured as they acclaim Battle LFI. Plus, the AEW Women's World Championship is on the line in a rubber match between Anna Jay and Mariah May.
No disqualifications.
Then, next Wednesday, Reading, Pennsylvania hosts the final Dynamite before AEW Full Gear. These and other can't-miss events, all a part of a November to remember. Tickets available now at AEWTIX.com.
Bye.
Elevated to the sky.
And weeks of Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis running down this man, Will Ospreay, saying that he served his purpose for the Don Callis family, that he was more of a hindrance than an asset. And it was time for Kyle Fletcher to step out of Ospreay's shadow.
It's exactly what Ospreay has had to deal with. Fletcher costing Will Ospreay the international title at Wrestle Dream, and has made this man as furious as I can remember.
Will Ospreay, of course, I know that your focus is to regain the international championship that is owned by Konosuke Katesha right now, and it was stolen basically from you. But on your mind has to be Don Callis and what has happened now to your close friend, Kyle Fletcher.
Mate, I don't know. There's a lot of questions that I need answers for. And look, yeah, Takeshita is walking around with that international championship. Thank you, guys. Missed you. But I need some answers. I'm not after that title right now. So, Tony, if you want to get out of here, boss, I'm going to call out Kyle Fletcher and we're going to have a little chat if that's all right.
You got it, buddy.
Certainly an ominous request.
Coming out, Kyle.
Anytime you're dealing with the Kyle Fletcher and the Don Callis family, Ospreay knows he's got to be in for a pitched battle.
There is a potential of violence.
And of course, we've seen Kyle Fletcher's longtime tag team partner and also a friend of Will Ospreay, Mark Davis, coming back from injury and trying to talk sense into Fletcher, trying to prevent Fletcher from giving in to his
Don
worst
and the
impulses.
family, they begged me not to come out here by myself. But I had to prove to you that I am not a coward, unlike you. You see, it was weeks ago I called you out to meet me in that ring face to face, and you would rather sit at home and lick your wounds than show up for these people. So I'm out here to see you face to face, man to man, but just know the family is never far behind. So you so much as lay a finger on me and we will send you home for a lot longer than 3 weeks. So that being said, Will, what would you like to talk about, huh?
Hang on a minute. I've been in those Don Callis family meetings. and you ain't coming alone. My guess is you got something in your back pocket. So why don't you do me a favor? Whatever it is, get it out of here. I ain't gonna lay a hand on you. I just want to talk.
Wow.
Knew it.
Of course, the screwdriver has been pivotal in many of the betrayals of the Don Callis family.
Oh, Jesus.
Not really. I'm looking at someone that I used to call my brother, and I'm starting to feel
I'll
things
be
of
right back.
hatred,
Hold
of
on.
anger. This guy lived in my house while he was over in Australia.
Okay, I'm back. We're straight now.
During the pandemic, you were working in a warehouse going stir crazy. I let you in my house. I let you join the United Empire. Me, you, and Davis, we took over Japan. We took over England. Hell, I opened the door here for you.
Yep.
This is the thing that annoys me.
I was there doing all that.
You know everything about me. You know where I go to the gym. You know where I live. You've come to my son's school to pick him up with me.
That's personal.
That frightens my missus, and more importantly, it frightens me. So I want answers. I don't want them from Don's mouth. I want them from your mouth now, son.
Look, surprise, surprise, Will Ospreay wants to take credit for somebody else's success. Don didn't do anything but open my eyes to the truth. Yes, you did all that for me. Yes, you gave me a place to sleep. You fed me when I needed it. But who were you really doing that for, Will? You think you were doing it for me? I think you were doing it for yourself. Everything you do is all about Will Ospreay. You wanted to keep me under your wing and mold me into this Will Ospreay clone so that you could make me do your dirty work. You could make sure that I succeeded, but never as much as you. Will, you are selfish and you are a hypocrite. Nah. I only did exactly what you would do in my situation. Look at what you did to Okada. Look at what you did to Omega. In my position, you would have done the exact same thing.
Oh, give over. Give over. Hang on a second. The last time I saw you, I was sat on my couch with my little boy, and you were shaving your head going, you are nothing like me. You are nothing like me. You're nothing. And now you just brought up what I did to Okada and what I did to Kenny, and you're saying you're doing the exact same thing as me. So what? Do me a favor, son. Pick a lane. Are you nothing like me, or are you just an Ospreay clone?
Oh.
But you want to bring that up? Sure, you know what, I'll own it. I stabbed Okada in the back, and I stabbed Kenny Omega. But before I did that, I was a 3-time junior heavyweight champion, 2-time Best of the Super Junior winner. Every continent I've ever gone to, I've held gold. So tell me, Kyle Fletcher, what have you done?
Oh.
And not, bear me, and not Aussie Open, not you and Mark Davis. What have you done? I'll tell you what you've done. You've done sod all, lad.
Ho, 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 ho.
You want to know what I've done, Will? You want to know what I've done in the past? How about what I am going to do? I am going to surpass you and every single accomplishment you've ever had and ever will have. And I want to prove it at Full Gear. November 23rd, live on pay-per-view, I want Kyle Fletcher versus Will Ospreay.
Next Saturday's gonna be on.
There it is. That's what this is all about. This boy wants his 5 minutes of fame. This boy wants an AEW pay-per-view singles match. Well, look no further, lads, because around these parts, I'm called Mr. Pay-Per-View. Since I've been here, there's been 4 world champions, and they can't match a single thing I do on a pay-per-view. You want the match, Kyle? Challenge accepted, lads. And let me tell you why this is going to be so sweet. Because when I watched you shave your head and I'm sat with my 6-year-old son, you have no idea the damage you caused with that Tiger Driver. This left hand can barely feel it anymore. I've lost so much strength in this arm. And after I watch you shave your head, I look down at my hand and my little boy is holding my hand and I didn't even feel it for those 5 minutes that he was there. You have taken that away from me. You have taken a small piece away from him. So allow me to put this nice little carrot in front of you. AEW pay-per-view, Full Gear, 23rd of November. It's right in front of you. And I'm going to be the mother lover to take it away from you.
Oh.
You think that Tiger Driver was bad? You think that screwdriver to the back of your head was bad? At Full Gear, I'm not just coming for a piece, Will. I'm coming for everything. But let's just find out what condition you show up to Full Gear in.
See, you guys got some friends. Don't worry, people. I've got some friends too. So, what are we saying, guys? Are we standing around with our dicks in our hands, or are we gonna fight?
Well, we are off to the races. Powerhouse Hobbs, Mark Davis coming to back up Will Ospreay, just like Brian Cage and Lance Archer coming to back up. Oh. Back up Kyle Fletcher, who just met back to back with Mark Davis, former tag team partner, and now Ospreay and Fletcher.
Archer and Strong in a Falls Count Anywhere match coming up tonight. And Lance Archer's already out here. And look at...
That's right. Roderick Strong in search of his 3rd consecutive victory. We know he has to go through Lance Archer to get it in a Falls Count Anywhere match, but we know that MJF has given some certain financial incentives to the Don Callis family to prevent that from happening.
He fails.
Roderick Strong coming out with that kendo stick.
Yeah, Lance Archer is looking the wrong way.
And Roderick Strong coming behind. The bell is rung. This match, I guess, has begun. It is Falls Count Anywhere. It is Roderick Strong, Lance Archer one-on-one. As Archer...
I might add, because you were right, Nigel, it would have been over.
And now Taven and Strong both going at Lance Archer.
Falls count anywhere. No.
What's Archer going to do here? He's got Roderick Strong down. And look at Strong cannot even get on his feet, guys.
What is this?
Lance Archer.
Whoa, that's incredible agility for a man 6'6", 6'7".
Taven?
Making a mistake by not focusing on Roderick Strong here. Archer.
Catch him.
Taven onto security. They were trying to wave on Archer. Wave off Archer, but Archer would not be denied.
You are right. Thank God.
Strong looking, understandably beleaguered.
Oh, Lord, him too?
MJF is on the line and is on a thin line right now. A razor.
And Strong looking, understandably beleaguered.
That match against MJF is on the line and is on a thin line right now. A razor thin line.
Oh!
At least it was momentarily. I think that was the great equalizer.
Roderick Strong sweeping out the legs of Lance Archer. And now Strong.
Jesus.
2 consecutive elbow strikes. Archer.
I felt that.
Oh, good God. Right in the forehead.
A chair into the head of Lance Archer. Roderick Strong fighting his way back into this match. Still in pursuit of his 3rd consecutive victory.
Archer tried to get the arms up, guys, but could not. And the chair found its way through the arms.
And now Roderick.
How about that leap?
Over the barricade. The knee. Got it. And the win.
What?
Roderick Strong.
We know Roderick's going to full gear now, Excalibur.
Based on Roderick Strong has done. And he did it. If he signed it for
Max, at full gear, this all ends, and I'm gonna finish your ass.
Oof. Oh!
Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh, money well spent. There was a lot of cash in the envelope. The MVP, excuse me.
That MJF.
MJF, excuse me.
Nah, he said it right. He is the MVP.
Takeshita getting a dig in ahead of his match with Adam Cole.
Cole, who's also had 2 consecutive victories, now facing off with the international champion Konosuke Takeshita, also a member of the Don Callis family. And the match has started. Adam Cole, Konosuke Takeshita for the first time ever live on Dynamite.
Takeshita can win this. It's going to be Roderick Strong against MJF coming up in a week from Saturday.
I'm done. Is he gonna do it? Boom!
Cole has the higher ground.
Adam Cole, baby!
Drawn in the sand.
And the match is underway, and Adam Cole is relentless right now.
Adam Cole, who thus far has beaten Buddy Matthews and Malachi Black to earn his 2 of 3 potential victories for Full Gear coming up on Saturday, November 23rd, in 10 days' time.
We know Roddy's got the match. Now the question is, will it be a
Roderick Strong and Adam Cole will end up fighting each other.
into consideration? Takeshi's won 6 straight singles matches.
Now the elbow strike drops Adam Cole down to a knee. But Cole.
Wait a minute, what is it?
The Dynamite Diamond ring.
Strategically placed under the ring.
Well, MJF gave it to Callis. Callis evidently gave it to Takeshita.
A week ago, you were right. And referee Bryce Remsburg and Adam Cole none the wiser. And now Takeshita.
The official's back was turned. He didn't see it.
Adam Cole is done.
The right hand. Takeshita now.
Money well spent.
1, 2, 3.
The AEW International Champion, the Alpha Konusuke
It's going to be
Takeshita.
It's the night of me repeating my something that we didn't.
That's right.
He had a plan, and it paid off to perfection.
Smile on his face, and yes, it's going to be Roderick Strong now against MJF. It will.
The fact that it's not. And he hit. Low blow from Takeshita.
Roddy with an attempt for some payback.
What was Strong thinking?
As now Takeshita
put the ring back
put
on.
that Dynamite Diamond ring back on. As Takeshita lining up Roderick Strong.
Ooh.
Oh, it comes. Kyle O'Reilly. Chair in hand. O'Reilly, of course, a conglomeration member, but also longtime friend of Adam Cole and Roderick Strong. Despite whatever differences they have had throughout their lives.
Huey?
Who's in the ring together, guys?
We're missing Bobby.
Well, look at that. Since Takeshita didn't realize it. Ricochet from the Ricochet.
Well, he planted his foot right in the upper chest. And it looks like the champ forgot something.
Yeah, Ricochet. He's had his eyes on the International Championship since he's debuted here in AEW, or nearly so.
Look who's all in the ring together, guys.
But yeah, I was going to say the differences between Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole. Are those a thing of the past?
You remember what happened last time? Yeah, he remember. He turned on it. I remember that.
Got new friends.
Oh, he's got new friends, but perhaps some old grudges with Adam Cole seemingly bearing the hatchet with Roderick Strong.
Oh, you're right again. I'm tripping. Yeah.
With fans. Oh, wait a second. This black truck.
We almost had Undisputed Era versus the Elite. We almost had that.
Marina Shafir, the briefcase in hand. And here comes Jon Moxley, who has promised to take over the Superstation.
We're going to get hurt.
Bobby, in a little over a week at Full Gear, you'll be having your first official match here in AEW against Swerve Strickland. I mean, he is one of the most dangerous men in all of professional wrestling, one of the most decorated champions we've had here in AEW. Do you feel prepared for this?
Excuse me. I'm sorry, Renee. Where did you get your journalism degree? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Let me show you how this is done. Bobby Lashley, you are without question the most indomitable force in professional wrestling today. One of the most decorated champions in the history of the sport. How does it feel to know that in less than 2 weeks, you may end a young man's career?
You see, Renee, Swerve is dangerous to everyone else, but I'm going to make an example out of him. I will hurt Swerve.
You heard it from the almighty Bobby Lashley. Swerve Strickland will be in action later on tonight, and we will be watching. That's how it's done.
Thank you very much, MVP.
Well, Nigel McGuinness, if there's one thing we know about JD Drake, JD was scheduled to compete later on tonight, but look at this, Death Riders. Now Wheeler Yuta, the chair into the back of JD Drake.
Oh, we knew they were going to take over, but they are anybody in their path.
Tony, this is just an unprovoked assault.
JD Drake was bothering no one. I'm sure he was preparing for his match coming up a little bit later on tonight, and here comes Moxley.
They're heading this way, fellas. Eyes on the swivel if I were you.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's taken over TBS, the Superstation, as we said tonight. Already, JD Drake's not going to be able to perform. Let's see what else happens.
As Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta also stalking over to this part of the arena. As Moxley
intimidating us and grabbing a cameraman, forcing a cameraman into the ring.
Jon Moxley and his Death Riders.
When they talked about takeover, they weren't kidding.
Just Jon Moxley, AEW World Champion, doing as he pleases, and we should expect nothing less from him.
I've been thinking about Orange Cassidy a lot these last few days. He's playing the game very well. Chuck Taylor is drinking his food through a straw because you couldn't save him. Wheeler Yuta belongs to me. He believes in me because you couldn't save him. And you're undeterred. Hands in your pocket, eyes on the prize. Orange Cassidy, you have the chance of a lifetime on November 23rd, a shot at the AEW World Championship. All your friends, all your fans, all your peers are dependent on you. That pressure is building and you're cool as a cucumber. So I have to make an example out of Orange Cassidy at Full Gear on November 23rd, and I will make an example out of you at Full Gear, Orange Cassidy. I'm gonna brutalize Orange Cassidy. I'm gonna stomp his face into hamburger meat. I'm gonna mutilate him so bad his own mother won't recognize him.
I believe it too.
And everybody will see that. Everybody who wants to call themselves a contender, everybody who thinks they want to be somebody in this business, they will see that and they will run and hide, and we will continue to do whatever the hell we want in AEW because I command the AEW World Championship and we have the power.
Jon Moxley keeps speaking as if his hand has been forced, but I think it's been pretty apparent, at least to me, Tony, that no one is forcing Jon Moxley to do anything. He is making decisions, and he has made a decision to target Orange Cassidy.
And Orange Cassidy just calmly walks out as he does.
Freshly squeezed. Freshly squeezed. Freshly squeezed. Freshly squeezed.
Here comes Mark Briscoe, Rocky Romero, members of the conglomeration.
Bring your friends. You got to against Jon Moxley and the Death Riders.
Real talk.
Hello. See, I wanted to come out here and let you know, John, that I agree with you. I believe you. I believe you could do all the things you say you're going to do. And it's because of what's in that briefcase. See, you hold the symbol that represents AEW, that represents me, represents us, represents all of these people. It represents everything that professional wrestling can be. It's the power. You hold the AEW World Championship. But see, we could fight all around this building. We could fight in the parking lot. We could fight in catering. It doesn't matter because the only way you become AEW World Champion is by wrestling. And for a guy who doesn't like to wrestle, I wrestle more than anybody else here. And I'm pretty good at it too because I beat you, remember that?
Yep.
So at Full Gear, you and I are going to wrestle, and I'm going to beat you again. And I take the power back. You told me a couple years ago that while I was playing checkers, we're playing chess, and there's still a couple of pawns I need to get rid of. One pawn in particular, and that's you, Wheeler Yuta.
Pawn, yeah?
Next week, you and I are going to wrestle, Wheeler Yuta. And I'm going to remove the pawn that lets me take the king.
No one's pawn. I am no one's pawn.
Shut up. Yeah, you a pawn.
Wheeler Yuta next week. We'll see if you have the guts to pull the trigger on somebody you think is your friend. Either way, no matter what happens at Full Gear, I only got one message for you, one message for your friends, one message for anybody else who thinks they want what I got. On November 23rd, abandon all hope.
Jon Moxley feels as if he is on a mission to burn AEW to the ground and rebuild it however he sees fit. But likewise, Orange Cassidy feels like he is on a mission to preserve, to protect the very fiber of all elite wrestling.
Yeah, it's Moxley and his crew take an exit. Orange Cassidy and his crew continue to walk towards the ring. How about that?
Darby? Yeah. Darby.
From out of the crowd.
Move trick.
Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, and Rocky Romero.
Oh.
Going after the Death Riders.
This is absolute chaos. There's Wheeler Yuta, who's finally got his hands on Orange Cassidy.
And look at Marina Shafir trying to protect the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley as Darby Allin just leaping from the crowd to our right onto the pile. And this is a pretty incredible development.
All right, keep it going. I want to see.
I don't know, but I can see Orange Cassidy
catching up with the truck. Camera
Jon Moxley.
Oops.
And push.
Wow. Well, fans, we have to restore
There
order.
we go.
Wait a second. We're trying to restore order here, but the
I guess
camera's
Pac
following
must be
Jon
driving.
Moxley, Marina Shafir to the outside. And now Claudio Castagnoli catching up with the truck.
Wheeler Yuta, nowhere to be seen. They've leaving without Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, 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 oh.
Darby Allin's with him.
Darby Allin. Darby going right at Claudio Castagnoli.
He dove right in the back of the truck.
Oh my God.
Lunatic.
And he is getting his spine bounced like a gosh darn his head as well. Claudio Castagnoli just destroying
Jesus.
Darby Allin.
Darby Allin would have been better if he got run over.
I think in many ways he did.
Yeah.
Well, remember, it was not too long ago that Darby Allin was hit by a New York City bus, and now finally Wheeler Yuta hopping into the back as Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe in pursuit.
Where are you going? I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Where are you going?
Well, of course, Darby Allin is still standing, but I mean, Claudio Castagnoli tried to end the career of Darby Allin right before our eyes.
This is chaos.
Take you back to 1 week ago where the conglomeration had a wild trios match in Big Bitch Tape World Championship.
Chris Jericho, Ishii has issued a challenge to you in 2 weeks at Dynamite in Chicago for your Ring of Honor World Championship. Do you accept Ishii's challenge?
Challenge? As the Learning Tree always says, a person's true self is not seen in moments of glory, but in moments of hardship and challenge.
Well said, Redwood. And thanks, Renee. Ishii, I've got a soft spot for you because we've known each other for almost 30 years since we were both working for Genshiro Tenryu in WAR in Japan. Albeit, I was a huge main event star and you were nothing more than a rookie. A young boy who used to get me coffee, carry my bags, and even wash my back in the shower. But Ishii, you've gone on to become one of the toughest and best pro wrestlers in the world. I should know, because it was only 2 years ago that we had a classic match, one of my favorite in AEW and one of the toughest I've ever had, also in Chicago. So it's only apropos that in 2 weeks on Dynamite, we're gonna face each other. I do accept your challenge, Ishii, for the Ring of Honor World Championship, Jericho and Ishii, but I've gone on to bigger and better things as well, because now I've become the Nueve. A 9-time world champion and 2-time Ring of Honor world champion. So I'm gonna invoke the glory and the courage of great ROH champions of the past, like Jay Briscoe.
Whoa.
And I'm gonna do that while I teach you a learning tree lesson that you won't forget ever again.
Ishii, in the Windy City, Chris Jericho's gonna blow your dumb ass away.
Truer words were never spoken. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Well, Chris Jericho accepting the challenge of Tomohiro Ishii for 2 weeks from tonight, but also coming up 2 weeks from tonight, the 2024 Continental Classic kicks off live on Dynamite Thanksgiving Eve in Chicago, Illinois.
Welcome back.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Well, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, returned to action last month at the Dynamite 5-year anniversary event. Scored a pinfall victory over Serena Deeb and was in line to potentially challenge for the AEW World Championship. A match against Willow Nightingale, number 1 contenders match, was scrapped due to illness. Britt Baker, though, as we understand it, Nigel, back at 100%, medically cleared once again to compete live tonight on Dynamite.
Ready to go, ready for this. But it's going to be an excellent match between two AEW originals.
And her opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Penelope Ford.
Penelope Ford.
She's a super bad girl.
Just a few weeks ago, after a 2-year-plus layoff, she was successful in her first outing, but the match that she had her sights set on, the match with Jamie Hayter, 1-on-1 a week ago, did not go how Penelope planned. And she has a chance to right the ship, to get back on track here tonight, but she's going to have to do so against a former AEW Women's World Champion. And fans, DraftKings is official partner of AEW. Right now, all customers can join a free-to-play pool for the main event of Full Gear. Simply answer questions about the main event and get enough right to earn your share of $10,000 in prizes. Download the DraftKings app now, sign up with promo code DYNAMITE, and play free with an official partner of AEW. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Oh, Britt Baker! Whoa, quick roll-up.
Yeah, try to win it quickly, not a bad idea. Both ladies have overcome injuries and illnesses to get in the ring. Very important match for both young ladies here.
Baker's had plenty of obstacles since returning to action.
Wait, what's the next state of play?
Inspired to be professional wrestler by Mercedes Moné. Must have been upset. She was unable to beat her at All In Wembley Stadium, but thankfully, from what I understand, seeing all the teeth at ringside, she gave out business cards afterwards. She's now booked until 2028.
Also, it's okay for you to make fun of British people's teeth, but no one else can.
It is, because I've got English teeth.
All right, now, Britt Baker in control of the wrist of Penelope Ford. Penelope hammers out and now takes control of the wrist of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. As Britt, the reversal. Oh, big elbow strike.
That caught her right in the jaw. Britt with a smile on her face. And look, now the gritting of the teeth. She is determined. Is Britt Baker.
Hammer throw the ropes, reverse. Britt comes underneath. Neck breaker. Penelope caught unawares on that one. You see Penelope holding the back of the head, the neck there, as Penelope, some frustration setting in, perhaps.
Ford taking her time here. Not allowing...
Penelope is taking the time, but Britt, it seems, takes the bait. Following Penelope to the outside. Penelope content to play some cat and mouse, allowing Britt to tire herself out.
Oh, look at her, trying to do it again.
You know, we don't know the nature of the illness that Britt Baker suffered, but if it was a respiratory illness, could be that her conditioning not all there, Nigel. Maybe a wise move by Penelope.
Might be. Maybe Penelope Ford knows something we don't know.
As Penelope looking to drag Britt to the outside. Oh, Penelope. Big elbow strike catching Britt right over the ear.
Yeah, Britt a little overzealous trying to grab her on the outside that time.
And Penelope, the knees across the midsection of Dr. Britt Baker, and this match continues in PIP.
And Pip. Hey, what's up, Erika?
What do you make of this then, Tony?
Hey, glancing blow. What I make of this is that Penelope Ford right now is looking great.
I've been very impressed since her return to action after such a long period away. Tenacious, dare I say, ebullient as well. Did I pronounce that right, Tony?
Yes, you did. You always pronounce things correctly, Nigel. You know that.
I like to run things by you as well.
I appreciate you doing that. I really do. But you know,
as Penelope, look at this.
Chancery.
Britt Baker.
She did.
Is it Britt?
No,
Counters the lockjaw. What a counter. She's got that pressure down on the mandibular nerve of Penelope Ford.
What an incredible counter.
Britt changes grip, and now the lockjaw cinched in. And Penelope Ford tapping out.
She had no choice. None.
Dr. Britt Baker.
Baker in white. Last woman in this. Well, Serena Deeb calling her shot right.
Mina Shirakawa. Mina, it is so great to have you back here in AEW. I imagine you're here to see Mariah May.
I'm Mariah so much. I'm so excited for her match against Anna Jay on Collision. I will be cheering for her, and then we'll have big champagne celebration. Woo, for you. Mina Shirakawa. You know, some people say that you're the Holly Cameron of Japan. Well, welcome to the Holly Cameron of Holly Cameron. What? Never mind. But since you'll be here for Collision, why don't you feel the wrath of Holly Cameron? Me and you? Yes. You and me. Tit for tit. Rack 'em up and may the best woman win. I'll see you on Saturday. Oh, see you Saturday.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Well, now Renee Paquette knows
I like that.
how I feel when
I'll
you
be
two are
there
at the desk.
Saturday. I will be there Saturday.
I'll see you Saturday, Nigel.
I will be there Saturday. Thank you for the flowers, Jesus.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington, weighing 230 pounds. Swerve Strickland.
A very interesting matchup that came about this past Saturday night at Collision. Lio Rush, once again dubbing himself the man of the hour, picked up a victory this past Friday night.
Appreciate that.
Collision, and after receiving that business card from MVP, said that was that golden ticket, and he was on.
BD and me, you lost your mind. Look.
Make the ascent here in AEW. What better way to do it than call out the former AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland? But in doing so, he also called out somebody that he considered a mentor. Lio Rush did. At one point in his career in Swerve Strickland, Swerve was very, very influential in the early days of Lio Rush's career.
Influential, instrumental, but you wonder if you are Swerve Strickland, the most dangerous man.
I got my coffee right here for Swerve. And no.
On your former mentee, Lee Rush? Or is it going to be on Bobby Lashley, the man that he faces at Full Gear, a man who promised, I will hurt Swerve Strickland?
I would think
Whose
that Swerve
house?
Strickland is a pro enough to where he could focus on this match, put Bobby Lashley in the background for right now, worry about him coming up next Saturday, Justin.
And his opponent from Washington, D.C., weighing one.
Certainly MVP. Narcissist received one.
This gonna be a
As has
banger.
Ricochet and a number of athletes, Max Caster, right?
Swerve's
Mercedes Moné.
house.
So there's a lot of potential.
Swerve's
for a
house.
member of the Hurt Syndicate. And I think
Swerve's
Lio Rush
house.
could make a very compelling case for
Swerve's
himself with a
house.
victory over Swerve tonight.
Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house.
Leo has looked good. He's on a 2-match winning streak. Big wins over Commander and Arya Davari on Collision 11 days ago.
Well, let's be honest. Swerve Strickland, the former
Oh.
AEW World Champion, was the first man that MVP approached about joining the Hurt Syndicate. That's got to tell you something.
And of course, Swerve Strickland rejecting that offer from MVP, and that led to the match with Bobby Lashley coming up in 10 days' time. Saturday, November 23rd, live
Swerve's
pay-per-view
house.
at Full Gear.
Swerve's house.
Bobby Lashley.
Swerve's house. Swerve's house.
Fans, you can join us
Swerve's
for Full Gear
house.
on ppv.com. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen and join us for Full Gear 1 week from this coming Saturday night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. As Swerve takes control of Lio Rush. Lio slips behind. Now Lio sends Swerve to the ropes. Swerve. Wow. Change of direction, much like Lio Rush. There's a little tit for tat, perhaps, between these two men who know each other so well. Mentor, mentee, as we mentioned, Nigel, but also men that have traveled not just around the United States, not just being in the Northeast, but globally together. And they've shared. But also men that have traveled not just around the United States, not just being in the Northeast, but globally together. And they've shared. And Swerve Strickland matching one another.
Like you said, this is gonna be a banger.
It just shows you how much they know it.
Hey man, you gotta do all that.
Thanks. So much for that friendship, that mentorship.
Well, the man of the hour has got something to prove.
Lio Rush sent sternum first into that ring apron, courtesy of Swerve Strickland.
The right eye of Swerve, thumb gouged into it. He's still trying to blink it open.
And Swerve, if he did any damage to that midsection, I was going to say it could end up in a Swerve stomp later on in this match, but Swerve going for it very early, and Swerve gets his legs swept out from under him, crashes to the floor. Lio Rush taking Swerve Strickland out of play, and fans, we are sticking with all the action in picture-in-picture. Don't go as Swerve Strickland right now regaining the upper hand on Lio Rush. Swerve maybe thinking the stomp once again. Uppercut, upper hand on Lio Rush. Swerve maybe thinking the stomp once again. Uppercut.
Ain't that gritty?
Leo
Hey,
had lost his
hey,
opponent. He had no
hey.
idea where Swerve was. He was turning around almost in circles that time, and it cost him.
And Nigel, that's when an athlete like Swerve Strickland, or perhaps most any athlete, the most dangerous when they are out of your field of view, when they're in the periphery.
Always against a man like Swerve Strickland, who's been in some of the most brutal battles in AEW history.
One, two. Leo using Swerve's size and speed against him and coming away with a near fall.
Both Rush and Prince Nana.
Hurricane run on the floor. As Lio Rush, the tope suicida.
Action.
Wall-to-wall action. Since the bell, the frog splash. 1, 2, no!
Man, I have no idea how Swerve got out of that because Lio Rush was on target. And he's not sure either. Look at his eyes. Good God.
Remember, Lio Rush is not in there with the man that he knew, that he faced 9 years ago. He's in there with Swerve Strickland, a man who very recently called himself AEW World Champion. A man who on November 23rd will face Bobby Lashley at Full Gear as Lio looking for the stunner. No, Swerve and Leo engage in some hand fighting there. Body shot by Swerve. Softening up Leo, and Swerve looking for big pressure, but instead Leo countered with a hand on the ropes, and Leo once again trying to take a shortcut. As Swerve
Good job, referee.
Leo up, he's got that half Nelson in, but Leo goes around Enziguri.
is an amazing match. It really is.
Lio Rush has really made a statement, win, lose, or draw in this match.
Lio.
Looking for the Rana again. Didn't have the momentum.
Swerve. Counters.
Big pressure.
Pressure. 2, 3.
Big pressure.
Big pressure, big win for Swerve Strickland. Haven't earned every bit of it, Excalibur.
That certainly gives the former AEW World Champion some momentum as he looks ahead to Full Gear and Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, momentum that Lio Rush attempted to stop tonight, but could not.
Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Swerve's house.
Seems like everybody gets the bright idea that now that I'm back, they want to come for the former AEW World Champion and the baddest man in AEW. They want to use my name, my equity, and my accolades to prove a point. Lio Rush just tried and he just failed. A couple weeks ago, Shelton Benjamin tried to make a name off of my name, and he got laid down too. Seems like I'm going to have to remind a lot of people whose house it is.
Swerve's house.
That leads me to you, Bobby Lashley. Like it says right there, 1 week from Saturday, we got Full Gear. But I don't know, Stamford, Connecticut, I feel like I need to give these people a fight with him tonight. So, Bobby Lashley, bring your ass down here right now. Because I'm not running, and there's nowhere to hide.
You just wrestled a match, man.
Yeah, he's called him out. I believe there's going to be an answer here, guys.
But even with Prince Nana at his side, Swerve Strickland still outnumbered by the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a smart decision after a very rough match against Lio Rush.
I agree. Well, there's MVP and Bobby Lashley, but where is Shelton Benjamin? We saw him earlier tonight.
Yeah, we know he's here.
Swerve, if you want to fight with a member of the Syndicate, all you got to do is ask me and I'll set it up for you. You see, Swerve, we really, really like you a lot. And to be honest, the reason that we recruited you is because you've got so much unrealized potential. But one of the things that we wanted to teach you, well, still, I'm sorry. It looks like the almighty Bobby Lashley is ready to fight right now. So we don't have to wait 2 weeks. But there's a lesson for you to learn. And one of the lessons we were trying to teach you is that there's strength in numbers. But you haven't learned that lesson yet. But you're going to learn tonight.
Oh, Shelton Benjamin from behind. We knew he was somewhere in the building, Tony.
Not surprising at all.
Yeah, this gonna hurt. This is definitely gonna. Oh. Yep, this is gonna hurt.
Blinded by bravado.
And now Bobby Lashley manhandling Swerve Strickland.
This does not look good for Swerve coming up a week from Saturday.
Was it necessary for Shelton to jump him? He just wrestled a match, and Bobby's like 3 people.
Called him out, begging for his life from Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, Nana unable to even the odds for Swerve. Shelton on the DDT.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on. They're making Nana watch this.
Oh, look at Lashley. Now Lashley, the full Nelson, is cinched in.
Or what are we gonna call it? The syndicate lock?
No tomorrow. And look at that. That grip tightens and Swerve almost immediately going to sleep.
Referees coming up trying to get in. Shelton Benjamin.
He ain't got no friends.
And they stay out of the ring.
As Lashley just turning the lights out on Swerve Strickland. And Nigel, you asked the question, whose house? Perhaps the almighty Bobby Lashley's house.
Somebody else has moved into the neighborhood.
Well, look at everybody backing up, man. Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley facing you.
Look at the security. Referee corps, the security crew.
Oh, yes.
Lashley went back in to get Prince Nana.
That's...
Leo just watching.
Through the ropes, hits the apron, the steps, and crashes to the floor, courtesy.
Leo was there the whole time.
The almighty Bobby Lashley. Well, the Hurt Syndicate living up to their name tonight on Dynamite. What will the case be? 1 week from this Saturday night when Bobby Lashley goes one-on-one with Swerve Strickland at Full Gear. And coming up
Sure, I think you need AR Fox back.
Kings of the Black Throne, who will move on to Full Gear. But before we get there, let's return to the back and Renee Paquette one more time.
He just gonna watch.
Guys, joining me now, please welcome Jamie Hayter.
Absolutely smashing.
Right back at you. Jamie, congratulations on your win over Penelope Ford last week. Big question. What is next for Jamie Hayter?
I think that's a question that's on everybody's lips because did you not think I was going to win last week? Did I not do what I said I was going to do? And I'm going to continue to do what I said I was going to do. It's no secret. I came back here to right the wrongs, and yeah, I've done a couple of them, not all. That's for the future. But for the right now, I'm thinking I'm coming after one thing. Hello?
Julia,
Brody?
it's time to come home.
What do you mean it's time to come home? I don't even know where I am right now. Blood on my shirt, one of the craziest dreams. It's time to wake up.
It's main event time live on Dynamite.
Make a movie out of that. I was invested.
Ladies and gentlemen, your AEW World Tag Team Champions, Zayn, Gwen, Private Party.
Private Party, who just a few weeks ago won the AEW World Tag Team Championship, sent Matthew and Nicholas James, the Young Bucks, the EVP,
Excuse me.
back, and they said they'd be working from home for the foreseeable future. But Private Party, they're showing up to work tonight. They'll be showing up to work on Saturday, November 23rd, where they will put the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line for the first time. And it will be
Back up, man.
a match. We saw this past Saturday night, Nigel, the Outrunners qualifying for Full Gear with a victory over Top Flight.
Somewhat of an upset, even though the Outrunners don't consider it. Where's your money? With a tag match tonight, it could go in either direction.
one fall. Approaching the ring, Malachi Black, Brody King, Kings of the Black Throne.
Malachi Black, Brody King, when they have been a unit, when they have been a tag team or a trio alongside Buddy Matthews, they have been nearly unbeatable.
You can never bet against FTR.
From Asheville, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 443 pounds, Dex the X Harwood Cash Wheeler FTR.
A little pre-match refreshment there for Dax and Cashew. As you mentioned, Nigel, in
The House of Black we saw earlier on. Will Julia Hart be part of it?
well, fans, I know what the future for AEW holds, and that is Full Gear coming up on for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. The Outrunners already qualified for that match this past.
Whoa! Tempting them.
For Malachi Black, Brody King has been on the outside for the bulk of this match and is now punishing FTR.
And he's punishing because we are in overtime now, fans. Yes, sir, past the 10 o'clock Eastern time hour, and Brody's going to work.
Rampaging, pillaging, post to post.
And now belly to belly throw. Takes Cash Wheeler over the top. Brody, now the hammer throw sends Dax into the corner. Inadvertent hip attack by FTR.
Here comes a big cannonball. You can see this one.
Brody King coming out of the corner into your living room with that cannonball. The cover. 2. Cash Wheeler barely kicking out.
That's a great escape because he had his partner on top of him, man. He was in trouble.
Plenty of weight, plenty of body on body from Brody King as Private Party. The AEW World Champions looking on fairly non-committal. But if I was the AEW World Tag Team Champions, I would be worried. In a four-way matchup, you neither need to be pinned or submitted to lose the titles.
And as this one goes deeper here into overtime, you just got to wonder, is it going to be a mistake here that costs one of these two teams a shot?
Well, FTR working very effectively there as Dax was anchoring Brody King down, allowing Cash time to recover. Cash sent Brody head first in that top turnbuckle, and now sunset flip powerbomb attempt. Oh, tag made. As wow, look at the strength of Cash Wheeler as Dax coming off the lariat, the powerbomb. FTR gonna take it here. No!
Oh, I thought it was over.
Oh, the sidestep by Malachi. Overzealousness by Cash Wheeler. Dax sent in, swinging on miss. Hip toss. Oh, no, not a hip toss. Lifting Dax into the knee strike. The bomb. And now Malachi takes on Cash on the outside, too. And no! Dax. Harwood Dax, I think, benefited from the referee's momentary distraction. His eyes were on Malachi, and that blocked Dax some precious, precious time.
That's a great call. You are exactly right on that one. That cost some precious time. And these four men are pushing each other to the limit.
And fans, while we have a moment to breathe, next Wednesday night, AEW Dynamite, the final Dynamite before Full Gear. Orange Cassidy, Wheeler Yuta, one-on-one. It is official for Dynamite next week in Reading, Pennsylvania. Plus Claudio Castagnoli, Darby Allin, that has also been made official as right now, Dax Harwood finding himself in the grip of Brody King. But Brody being hammered on by Cash Wheeler.
King didn't want any more of that.
Drop toe hold. Overzealousness that time on the part of Brody King. As FTR looking to overcome the size advantage.
And Malachi nowhere to be found right now. Still on the floor.
Maybe looking for a little power and glory here.
Superplex, big splash combination. They've hit it before.
That's a big dude, though.
King, nearly 300 pounds.
The power, the glory, the knees up. Malachi to the top. Malachi Black. Oh my God, foot stomps. And now Malachi bringing Brody King into a pinning predicament. 2. And no, Dax once again beating the referee's count.
Oh, the effort by these two teams, these four men, incredible.
And And remember, this is for a spot in the four-way match at Full Gear, just 10 days away.
Watch out from behind. You saw Cash.
Yeah, Malachi and Brody looking for that Dante's Inferno. But it's the Shatter Machine!
Into the rib cage of Brody King.
He rolled over on his front side, though. Look at that. They can't get him over.
Dax Harwood looking to shoot the half, making the cover. 1, 2, and no! Malachi! The sweep, preserving the chances of House of Black.
How many near falls have we had?
They got me. I'm not gonna lie. They got me. They got me.
You're probably
Brothers, either that or the champagne. Something's got him.
Look at Malachi trying to cover up. Elbow strikes return, though. As Malachi now, look at how the head of Cash Wheeler is just rocking back after those elbow strikes.
Well, escape the pile driver attempt. Into one.
Oh my God.
Spike pile driver on the ring apron.
Oh Lord.
Like a demon from hell.
Whoever's
Brody comes flying in.
Whoever's going to win this? I can tell you that.
Brody King, the lariat. 2. No.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Biting the narrowest. Narrowest of margins. Dax kicks out with the lariat. The cover once again. 2. No, again. Dax Harwood will not be denied.
Oh, what an effort. Look at the face of Brody. Can't believe it. Neither can the champion.
And the champions have to realize this is the sort of onslaught that will be facing them come Full Gear.
But in the backs of their minds, Dax and Cash know they are 2 wins away from their 3rd reign as AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Look at that. Dax just
He's dead weight.
rubber legs.
As Brody transitions into the sleeper.
It
Dax
looks like
Harwood.
Dax is out.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
That man sleep.
His face is red. Yes, it is. Oh my God. Wow.
Of the Black Crew.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, congratulations to both teams for one hell of a match.
I got goosebumps. That was impressive.
Brody
Just so brutal. There was nothing fancy about it.
Malachi Black, Brody King, the biggest tag team victory of their careers. And now moving on to Full Gear Saturday, November 23rd. To join the 4-way match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship alongside the Outrunners and the Champions Private Party. And we will find out who the 4th team will be this Saturday night at Collision 8/7 Central on TNT. Will it be La Faction Ingobernable or the former AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Acclaim?
Love to see that. It was tremendous.
Great show of respect between both teams. Fans, we will see you this Friday night for Rampage and Saturday on Collision.
Okay, my thoughts. That tag team match with the Bang Bang Gang against Cage and Page. That was a good match. But it was just a numbers game. They had too many of them. They need to recruit more people. There's just too many of them, especially that night. I still think Top Flight should join Bullet Club Gold. I still think that. Or give him some muscle. I always thought it should have been Brian Cage, Powerhouse Hobbs, or Lance Archer should have joined. But I think it looks better now if Powerhouse Hobbs joins the Hurt Business. Then after, Chris Statlander went crazy, put both of them through the wall. That was cool. That was cool. That was pretty cool. That whole brawl with the Blackpool Combat Club, or the Death Riders now. That's what they call themselves. Orange Cassidy. And what Claudio did to Darby. I just can't wait for next week. So all this is going to lead up to the final stop, and the final stop's going to be even better. Oh, the work is packed. Hmm. Deal with Osprey calling out Kyle Fletcher. They're having a match. I think Kyle Fletcher may win that. But Will was right. You keep saying, oh, you're not a wannabe, well, you're not a wannabe, but you're doing what you're doing now. Make that make sense. And it's like Kyle's trying to show potential, and he is. So it's possible he could win. It's possible. So I'm invested into that feud. Then you have Roger Strong against Lance Archer. That was a good match. So see how he going. So now he gets his shot at MJF. Then after, Takeshita attacked him for his match against Adam Cole. Adam Cole came, lost that one because he hit him with that dynamite diamond ring. And Kyle O'Reilly pulled up because before that, Roger Strong came in to help him because Takeshita was there. So O'Reilly came in to save both of them. And that's what confused me. I forgot it. But last time those three were together is when they beat up the Elite. So why didn't Kyle then shake Adam's hand? But he was feuding with Roderick though. But he had no problem shaking his hand. That's what confused. What's crazy, people kept assuming that Adam Cole is going to turn on them or the Kingdom's going to turn on Adam Cole, but you got O'Reilly in the mix. So my thing is, no one's turning on nobody. I don't see that. I honestly thought Wardlow would be one of their final opponents. Speaking of Wardlow, hmm, so it looks like they're going to get back together. I hope. We'll all get back together. The Undisputed Kingdom. But it's too bad we couldn't have the Undisputed Kingdom against the Elite. Then Swerve against Leo Rush. Swerve and Leo Rush, that was a banger. That was a banger match. I enjoyed that match. I loved it. Well, I don't know why Swerve decided to call out Bobby. You was feeling yourself too much. Show came in, attacked you. Bobby pulled up. They jumping on you. They beat up Nana. Leo just standing there in the corner, just watching, not even doing nothing. But what can he do? He would have got dropped too, just one of them, but still, he could have tried. That's why I think Swerve need to get some allies. But I don't think Swerve will do that though. They should definitely get AR Fox. Those two together can pull something if possible. Oh yeah, then you got Ricochet to catch them. That main event, the House of Black against FTR. I expect that FTR to win. I did not expect House of Black to win. That's fine with me. They could win that match, but most likely Private Party's gonna win. But either way, I'm okay with one of those two winning. You put old boy to sleep. That's why it's called Super Cold for a reason. Well, those are my final thoughts about AEW. I love you. It was good. There was some good matches, good segments. Wasn't, I enjoyed it. Just can't wait for next week. Can't wait for Dynamite next week. Can't wait for Full Gear. But before we talk about that, I can't wait to see what's on Collision. So I'll see you guys next AEW segment on